Hey besties, welcome back. So today is going to be a refreshing makeup video. Don't mind my nails, I need to get them done. But we are doing the clean girl, the fresh face look today. I have a lot of content to shoot, so I was like, why not film my favorite type of makeup look? So let's get into it. And I'm using my e.l.f. It's kind of dirty. My e.l.f. Daily Moisturizer Cream. And I'm going to moisturize my skin very generously. So this makeup look is definitely great for running errands, just looking put together. I am no longer running errands with the bare face. Not that I don't think I'm cute or anything. I just feel more aesthetically pleasing when I have a little, pick me up. But this is like definitely a cute look to go for brunch, on a little cute date night, spending time with your man, heading out, and you don't want to do too much. This is definitely the vibe. So next we're gonna go with this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Another one of my holy grail. I'm definitely gonna leave every product down below. So now that our face is set, I'm going to take a orange concealer, and this is just the Click Cover Concealer from Ruby Kisses. No, actually Absolute New York. I got this from the hair store. And I've been loving it so far. I just love clicking it and applying it. And I have hyperpigmentation, so we're just gonna cover up some spots. And that way the spots doesn't show through our foundation. So now I'm just gonna blend this out real quick. And then to give that nice airbrush finish, I'm gonna set my face with a loose setting powder, and I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in the shade is this? I'm trying not to spill it. Honeymoon. It's in the shade Honeymoon. And I'm gonna take this puffer. I've been loving this puffer so much. Don't know where I got it from. It came with another setting powder, but it's doing the job. And this should just make sure your makeup is staying in place. So I'm going for the bright under eye look, but we're gonna get to that when we head to the concealer portion. So right now I'm going to take my favorite foundation for the summer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 368. I love this foundation or tinted moisturizer. It's very lightweight, like it feels like second skin, but it still gives you coverage. And that's what I love about this product. Head to your local Walmart or Target and pick this up. And we're gonna blend this out. I'm actually gonna switch brushes. This is the Spa Sister. I think I got this from TJ Maxx. e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Looks like this, and it really gets the job done. That in again. It just makes my skin look 10 times better, and it's just such a good product. e.l.f. is just my favorite product, and I need to be sponsored by e.l.f. And I'm just gonna apply that down my nose, on my cheekbone, and on my forehead, and a little bit under my chin. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just gonna pat that in. Pat it in. So I like to go in with a cream product before I go on with a powder product. It just keeps my products in place, and when I contour my face now with powder and cream, I get more definition. So just blending it out. I'm gonna blend out my forehead because it needs to be blended. I'm using this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in the shade Deep Chestnut. And I'm gonna apply this color at the bottom. And I'm gonna apply it on my chin. And my T-zone. I don't really highlight my forehead anymore because I don't need to attract any attention to my forehead. I'm gonna go in with my Milani Conceal Imperfect Concealer in the shade Cool Sand. This is the concealer that's gonna really make my makeup pop. Okay, so now it's time to blend our concealer. I'm just gonna take this Milani Make It Last Setting Spray, Prime and Correct and Set, but I'm just gonna spray that just in case my makeup has dried down a little too much. So now it's time to blend, and I'm taking my dirty e.l.f. Camo sponge. This is my favorite sponge, and it looks like it's my favorite sponge, but another e.l.f. product that I swear by. And when I blend my concealer, I do not go past my eyebrows because the further you go, it makes your face look wider. So I want my face to look snatched, you know? And I'm just gonna apply it, well, I just made a mess. I'm gonna apply it in the corner because that's where I just want it to pop a little more. And I'm gonna blend that out. And this gives you that bright, wide awake under eye. If that even made a difference to you guys, but I'm gonna set my concealer with this Airspun loose powder. This is in the shade Translucent, so it's a white color, and that's also what's gonna help me give that bright under eye. It is scented, so don't be alarmed by that if you go out to purchase this. I also got this from Walmart, but I'm just gonna press that into the places that I concealed, and it definitely sucks up the oil and the shine and gives you that matte coverage. I set it nicely, and I'm applying a thin layer right now, and this is just to absorb the oil. And then once I apply a thin layer, I'm going to bake. Apply a heavy amount. And this just gives me that sharp nose contour when it's time for me to contour my nose. And it's gonna set right here. Okay, so I'm not done with the setting powder. I'm gonna take the same Black Radiance powder that I used earlier, in this shade Honeymoon, and I'm gonna go under that first setting powder just because the color is different and it's more golden brownish, so it's gonna blend better. So now that that's done, it's time to bronze or contour. I'm taking my Juvia's Place bronze palette in the shade Dark. Bronze my face. And I'm just taking this bronzer, this shade right here, and I'm placing it on top of my cheekbone. And then for me to get that extra pop or contour look, I'm taking the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and I'm taking the first shade, which is this dark brown, and I'm just gonna apply that on top. So it's gonna create a shadow, but I do not want a harsh line, so I'm going to contour my nose with that same dark shade from this palette. So I'm just gonna map out where I want to contour, and I want a button nose today, so that's what we're giving. And now I'm gonna go back into this Juvia's Place bronze palette, and I'm gonna go over that harsh brown, and this is just gonna lighten up that contour that I just applied. And now this look is very simple. We're taking this shade and we're gonna apply that in our crease. Actually, we're gonna do the whole eyelid. We're gonna apply that all over, and then I'm just gonna take it up a little notch. I'm gonna add some of this brown and put it right here, just on the outer corners, and blend that. I'm going to set my face right now, and I'm taking the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Mocha, and I'm taking my powder puff, and this powder puff is my favorite. It just makes everything blend so effortlessly. In my opinion. And if I feel like I want a little more pop of color under my eyes, or I just blended it a little too much, I'm gonna add some more powder. Okay, and then after I added that powder, I'm just gonna go in and blend it a little more. Blush, and we love a good blush. Oh, I just messed up my makeup. We love a good blush. I have the CoverGirl True Blend blush in the shade Hot Frenzy. It looks like this. Take this blush and apply it right to the high points of my cheeks. Again, I want my face to be lifted. I'm gonna just apply some on my nose, because I love that blush look on the nose. I think it's super cute. Elf in 24 karat gold. Elf needs to sponsor me. That's it. That is it. And by next year, I'll be sponsored by Elf. So I'm just gonna apply that 24K gold on my nose, on my Cupid's bow, in my eye corner. I have my lashes from Shein. Aren't they cute? I don't know the style of them. They just came like this. But let's get into the lips and then we're done. So I'm taking this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil, and this is in the shade Dimensional Dark Brown. I love this dark brown color. I think it's cute. And I'm gonna overline my Cupid's bow. Taking the Revlon Make It Pink. And I'm just gonna apply that. I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Tasty, and it looks like this. I got this in a mini holiday set. It smells so delicious. Face with the Milani Make It Last.